Good morning. Good morning. It is Tea with Lamika. Oh my gosh. It is 10:05 in the morning here on the East Coast. And I just pretty much woke up not too long ago. But I wanted to get my tea in early today. Um, and then, move on. I don't know if I'll have tea for you guys on Thursday, unfortunately. I am going to Atlanta this weekend and I'm going to be hanging out with some of my girlfriends there. And so I'll be there from Thursday to Sunday. So I don't know how the tea would be. Who knows? Maybe they'll let me shoot some tea with Lamika with them on the camera. So that would be nice, wouldn't it? So we'll see what happens. Let's see if I can get them in the mood and let's talk about a good subject while we're in Atlanta. Um, I'm so looking forward to this. This is going to be my little crafty adventure. I have some of my stuff packed. I don't have everything packed though, but I am getting there. So, what else is going on? Had a great weekend. You already know that from the last tea with Lamika. Um, what else? Oh yeah, the last tea that I talked about, I posted the article under several of your comments below. So if you missed the last episode, which was 28, go back and check it out. So from what I read in that article, she did initiate. Yes, the wife initiated. So we'll see. This is a tough situation when it comes to, someone that has, in her case, they said Alzheimer's. I don't know where my husband got dementia from, but Alzheimer's. So it's a tricky situation. But anyway, I'm in one of these groups online. I'm not gonna name the name of the group, but one of the questions from one of the ladies was, "How do you keep a happy marriage?" So I decided I would love to answer that question, and I would love to hear from all of my friends on here that are married. Even if you're not married, but you were in a long relationship, sometimes when you're in a long relationship, it seems like a marriage too. So if you've been in a very long relationship, 6 years plus, um, I'll just throw that out there. No shade if one of my girlfriends watching the video. I just realized something about her relationship. But anyway, if you've been in a long relationship though, how do you maintain a happy marriage? Um, so this is what I told them in the group. I basically said, and I may elaborate more on here, but I basically said, this is my second marriage. And one of the things that I know, for me is being submissive. Like in my first marriage, I did not believe in being submissive. Matter of fact, I felt that if a woman was being submissive, she was showing a sign of weakness, especially if she has a job and she makes money and blah, blah, blah. But the thing about it is that when you start to do better, you have a more happier marriage, happy relationship, being submissive really is just a simple small part of it, and it's not even something that you will probably even notice that you're doing. Like in my marriage, my husband, he is the man of this house, you know what I'm saying, and I will never ever disrespect him. I will never go against him. He I always ask my husband, can I do something? Back in the day when I was married to my first husband, I never did that. I just did as I pleased. If I wanted to go shopping with my girlfriend, I just said I'm going shopping. I'm going. I am doing this. I am doing that. But these days, I actually say, hey, can I go do this? Do you mind if I do that? My husband always tells me, tells me that, sure, you can go, blah, blah, blah. And he does the same thing with me. If he wants to go to a cigar bar, he'll ask me, can he go? And I don't look at it as being submissive. I look at it as almost like respect. for each other. But he'll say, you don't have to ask me that, but I am going to ask you because, first of all, it's almost to me, it's like I want to give you respect, number one. And then the second thing is I also want to let you know where I'm going too. Because when I ask you, now you know where I'm going, So it's two different ways of doing it. Another thing I had mentioned on my post was I did not come into this marriage with extra baggage. And a lot of people tend to do that. Uh, Not even in marriages, relationships, period. We will carry our emotional baggage over to another relationship. And when we do, it makes it hard on your next relationship because when you don't know it, you're really comparing. You're comparing that person to that other person. And that's never, a good thing to do. So both of us early on, and this is when we were dating. I mean, in the very beginning stages of dating, we both knew that we needed to let emotional baggage go. So for me, I had to come to terms with my first marriage and say to myself, you know, it's not all his fault. Some of it is your fault too for the demise of this marriage. And because of that, and because I accepted that truth, I was able to move on with Mark easily. And the same thing with him. And we talked about this stuff way in the beginning. We don't talk about it now because, we're over that. But that's what we had to do. And I see so many people. They get into a new relationship and they still got this old baggage. You know why? Because they're arguing already. They're, it's crazy. But you have to let it go. And if there's anyone out here watching and you don't believe me, try it. Get rid of that baggage. Accept your truth. Accept, oh my God, do I sound like somebody else? I sound like a therapist right now. But I'm not trying to sound like a therapist. I'm really trying to tell you guys and hopefully someone watching this video, they'll understand what I'm saying. You have to accept your truth and say, you know what? I fucked up. I did. And then you can move on. Because if you don't, you will hold grudges. Yeah, you'll hold grudges for the rest of your life. And you don't even know you're holding them. You're mad at somebody else for the rest of your life. I know someone like that right now. Still holds a grudge with someone. And because they never accepted their truth. Even though they moved on with their life, they're with someone else, they still hold grudges. They're lost. They're lost. And then I told them also on the post that Mark and I are always laughing. And that's the truth. We always laugh. So, no, we don't agree every day. Sometimes we do have an argument, but our arguments are so small, it's ridiculous. When people say they never have an argument in a relationship, I can understand where they're coming from. Some people think it's impossible to never have an argument, but it's not impossible. It's very possible that it can happen because I sometimes think that Mark and I never have them because they're so small and ridiculous that it seems like all our good times outweigh the bad. So if we have an argument in our relationship, let's say it's at 100%, okay? 100%, we're perfect, we're doing good. The amount of times that Mark and I probably have arguments in our relationship is probably about 40%. I'm serious. And we don't lie. We don't go to sleep on it being mad. We don't keep talking about it. We just kind of get over it. I'm the type of person I get over things really, really quick. So Mark, he doesn't get over things really, really quick, but he's starting to. So whenever we have a disagreement about something, we then try to sit down and figure out where the other person is coming from. We might have to take a breather from each other. We don't leave the house or anything. We don't slam the doors. We may go in another room, think about what it is, and then one of us go back to the other and say, "All right, I understand where you're coming from." But the amount of times that it happened are very small, very small. So I just thought that it was an interesting topic. And then this other guy kept coming on and talking about sabbaticals. Everybody needs sabbaticals. And I didn't know what he was talking about. At first I had to ask one of my other girlfriends, what does he mean by sabbaticals? I didn't feel like trying to Google that. But she told me what he meant. And I mean, I can understand that, sometimes some people are even mentioning, going on couples retreats. Have you guys ever did one of those couples retreats? And stuff, I guess to get your marriage, if you are leading down a road, or not even leading down a road, because you don't have to go to a retreat because you're leading down a road. You can just go to a retreat just because you feel the need to be around other couples. We've never done that. I call that vacations, okay? And we do a lot of that. We did talk last night, those about going back on Groupons again, doing our Groupon trip that we used to do a long time ago. Small, affordable, and really quick trips on the weekends. In the local areas, anywhere that we can drive within, at least an 8 hour distance, no more than 8 hours. So, we are definitely going to be doing that again. But have you guys, that question is for you. What makes a happy marriage? Do you guys do couple retreats? Have you ever been on one? What do you do when you find yourself having an argument? I'm sorry. I just woke up, so my voice is like that right now. But please weigh in below. Also, be on the lookout. Now, this don't have anything to do with my tea, but be on the lookout for a giveaway that I will be doing soon. I mentioned it on my Facebook, and I'm going to mention it here because I know that some of you guys really do tune in to the Tea with Lamika, and I so appreciate it. I love reading the comments. I love us interacting with each other. The one thing I wanted from my channel was for me to be able to find my own voice. And I think I found it with Tea with Lamika. Not everything is crafty in my life, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I want to just sit there and I want to have a conversation with people and I want them to talk back to me and tell me something. Even if it's just, us doing it by video, me doing all the talking here, and then you guys responding later. I love reading the comments. I love them. I try my best to make sure that I respond to all of them. Sometimes, some days I'm not going to be able to respond, but I do read them. I read all of them, Some of them I can't respond back because it won't let me. I don't know why. I don't know why you guys are responding to me on, but sometimes it don't let me respond back to you guys, and I have to try to figure that out. But I read every last comment, and I really do appreciate all of you who tune in with the Tea with Lamika. Like I said, I'm really trying to make it a schedule to do it twice a week. On Mondays is the question, on Thursdays is the follow-up, and if Thursday I do a different one, then Monday will be the follow-up on that one. But I definitely love the way this is going. It is it's just what I like, and hopefully I can try to do some tutorials in here. I'm not real big on tutorials. Everybody does them, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I do have a giveaway coming up because I reached over 800 subscribers. So with me having over 800 subscribers, I am going to be giving away 8 prizes, and I'm definitely going to let you guys know when I do it. When I do it, you won't even know it. It'll just be on one of the videos. So I'm trying to do things where I don't announce it, and it just be the people that if you comment, you just happen to win a prize. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. So I'll keep you posted. When I do, you'll know it will be in a video. Another thing I just wanted to clarify is with the pink bow ties. I know people have been buying my stamps thank you so much. I appreciate it. I got a lot of orders I need to send off here in a few minutes. I got one I just need to wrap up, and then I'm going to the post office here. But I just wanted to say that you guys have to remember I have a design team, and the design team have coupon codes that you can use. So you need to please be following their blog, or you need to find out what their coupon codes are. Now, I put it on my Pink Bow Ties Instagram last night or early this morning, and I put it on my Pink Bow Ties Facebook page. So those coupon codes are out there. I know those people buy them, but they're not using them. So if you now on coupons, you can't be using them two at the same time, unfortunately. But use them with your purchase so that you can get a better discount. I'm all about a discount, boo, but I can't help you if you're not using it. So try to use it or whatever. I am thinking about having a club with my stamps. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. I've been asked by several people, so I just want to know would you be willing to spend money per month, on a stamp set? But I don't know. We'll see. I don't feel like I'm ready to really go in that direction, but I will definitely take any feedback about it. But on that note, I'm going to let you guys go. I have a lot of stuff I need to do today and get done, and so I want to try to have it done, and so I can free up my time for tomorrow, and hopefully go out to lunch with one of my girlfriends before I leave. So I will talk to you guys later, and I will hopefully have another tea for you this weekend when I'm hanging out with my girls. Maybe they'll get on camera with me. And in the meantime, you guys have a great day, okay? Bye.